News Live has been investigating Arbor Courts apartments since October when they forced residents in one of their buildings to vacate because of roofing issues.
We've now found out the owners of the complex are suing several of the companies that helped build it, but several residents have reached out to Valley News Live complaining of other issues as well.
Valley News Team's Alex Larson sat down with some previous residents today and has more.
I just want it to be made right with our son. I mean, we've spent a lot of money on medical bills for him.
Raylan and Rob Schneider moved into Arbor Courts right around the time they got married in 2018. A couple years later, their son Mason was born. And not long after, he had to have multiple nebulizers or breathing treatments every week.
I mean, it was very scary having to hold him down, use two people to hold him down to do these treatments. I mean, it was awful. There was several times that I was crying, he was crying, and Dad's shaking his head because we're both in tears.
Raylan and Ron had breathing issues as well, but brushed it off as allergies.
After we moved in here, I think both of our breathing issues have cleared up.
Yeah.
I was there as another resident was getting out in late October, and there were large patches of mold in the apartment.
There's been multiple people that said, yeah, we would be glad to get into a class action lawsuit because of it.
Arbor Court says all buildings were clear of mold. They blame roof issues and initially asked folks on the third floor to evacuate.
The second floor tenants were asked to move out on the corner units, and then all of a sudden the entire building.
Arbor Court says it helped each tenant with both movers and moving costs. The Schneiders were told if they rented with Epic again, their deposit could be moved to a new unit somewhere else. But for those who didn't, they were on their own for moving costs and movers.
I can vouch for everybody else that I know personally in that building. They did not get proper notice and plenty of compensation and help to be back.
The Schneiders say the most important part is that their son is okay.
That's Alex Larson reporting. Arbor Court says the other buildings at the apartment complex did not need to be vacated, adding again that lawsuit is ongoing.